Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us this afternoon on Crypto for Starters YouTube channel. Today we are joined with Lee Tolleson from PARA. Lee, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. So we'll wait a little bit before we dive into it.
It's
See,
Thursday.
just let other people come on. Got about 10 people on so far.
Never
But
sure
get
about
yourself
live
started.
streams because live streams, like people like rewatch them on YouTube. So do you wait for people or not?
I usually wait a little bit, just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
That way, if people want to watch it live, they can.
Okay.
Also, I need to share it anyway. I usually wait a little bit.
There it is.
I always have to go and mute it right away.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, your background's different. I think the last time I was on here, I don't know. Maybe you had all your sports stuff up there or not, all your baseballs.
Well, I've added a few things, kind of rearranged a few things, but I wanted to have a nicer background to look at. Plus, it was already on the wall anyway. So
Yeah. I feel like maybe you should close my blinds. I feel like there's a glare going. I'm in the same room. I just turned everything as well. I used to face this way. But
you're good. All right, we're getting close to 20 people now. So
it is Thursday.
What's up, guys? Got a lot of familiar faces in here. All right, well, we've got close to 20 people in climbing, so let's just get to it. Like you said, it's recorded, so people can watch it later. So let's just start off for people that are coming in that's new or just joined us recently. So just tell us what PARA is and kind of what you've been doing last. I know you mentioned kind of reflecting and kind of coming to a realization. So tell us what PARA is and what you're doing, and then kind of what's changed the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously started Para back in December as Para Inu, and it was in the response to kind of getting pissed off in space and watching some big rug pulls. And so I always had in the back of my mind I wanted to do a crypto project, but it was one of those giant rug pulls that happened that kind of expedited my thoughts. And I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just do it, and started putting all the pieces together. And yeah, we launched at the very, very end of the year. Of course, we did a relaunch. We had some issues with CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko and all the things that we've been through. But yeah, we just started to change the way the space, things were done in the space. I've been in business I've owned businesses for 11 years now, and I've been in the same space I've been in currently for almost 17, I think, 2005. Yeah. And so I just know how business works and how I do business with the government, our government, and other governments. And so just know the requirements to do those things, and the checks and balances and all the things that have to be in line, just because everybody's watching everything. And I said, you know what, why don't we bring real life business to crypto? And so that's what we did. We launched out to do that. We even started off with a expense tracker that's actually about to go back up. We with all the moves and changes we were doing, we had the expense tracker down when we put the website up, or revamped the website, and it's going back up now. It's going back up every quarter, just like you would have a company on the stock exchange. So we'll have all the expenses, everything we spent for the first quarter of this year, going up any day now, and then bringing some real life utility to it. Obviously, we have utilities we've been working on. Our NFT marketplace. We're working on our, which includes staking for both our token and for NFTs, and then paired staking for increased rewards. And then we have our launch platform, which is pre-audited code to do for letting other projects, not just pre-audited code too, but it lets you, like, it's almost like you go to a buffet and you can choose what you want your contract to do. And it's not just token contracts. It'll be other types of contracts for NFTs, for collections, for all kinds of different things, for that smart contracts are built for. And so we're doing that in conjunction with a company that we'll share later, to make sure everything is perfect, because it's for KYCing as well. So everybody that comes into to launch the token. They'll have to be fully KYC developers that'll launch off of our platform. So that's the launch platform coming out. And then our biggest utility is actually the one that's actually moving along very quickly, is the our DAG, our zero layer DAG, with a bridge on top of it. So that was done just because right now I can't hardly go anywhere unless there's a Bitcoin vending machine or some specific company or place that accepts crypto. I can't use crypto in the real world when I'm walking around, go to a restaurant, I go to a hotel or the store, anywhere. So that's the DAG, is to allow. It's almost like, I mean, as we've dug into it more and how it works and how things, and maybe I can share some of that, like I can share some of that here today, how it works. Because right when you walk up to, if you have an application, oh my, I have a little girl. 1 second. If you walk up to a point of sale system, and where you traditionally put in your credit card or use Apple Pay or something, our application will allow you to use the cryptocurrency that's in. Wow, hold on one moment.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
1 second. Let me
don't ignore her. By the way, Fred, that's very touching. Very touching. Oh, I love it. Kruger, are you jealous? Come on now. Be honest. Oh, don't worry, Q. I have. You're
sorry about that. That was my youngest child that came in.
Oh, I get it.
Wasn't happy.
My wife's running around chasing ours right now. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. No, so I was just talking about the DAG and being able to use that in point of sale systems. And so as we're working on that through that today, it's almost like you have like a KuCoin or one of the large exchanges where you would have your account. So we'll have the application in a desktop version of this, so you can go set up, do your KYC. Just like what you would with an exchange, you would put your tokens in there that you hold, whether it's Ethereum or any of those. Since they're in our exchange, pretty much our bridge exchange, they're then connected with the app and the bridge. And so that's the way that as far as transferring that to USDT or a stable token or whatever the point of sale system has agreed to accept. That's kind of all the little pieces we're putting together. And so by the time we're finished, I fully believe that the crypto space will be completely different, where you can use pretty much whatever's been approved on that exchange bridge. And it's going to have to be the same way, honestly. Exchanges, as we dug into it, they go through KYCs of their developers. There's checks and balances in place, so that you're not putting bad projects on your platform. And it's going to have to be the same thing, just to make sure we're not putting anything bad on there. But yeah, it would just go to all the major tokens and all the layer ones, layer twos, being in there. You can use those for day-to-day purchases. So that's the biggest one that we set out to do. And of course, we have NFTs with our NFT marketplace. We have those our first 3,000 NFTs that we dropped, and then we are actually doing a fresh launch of those with a big what's the word? What are we calling this thing? We're doing a fresh. There it is, right there. The Prayer Preppers 200.
Talking about the giveaway.
That right there. And so I don't know if they've released everything yet on there. Is that the only graphic that's out currently?
Mark was saying there was one that was explaining part of it.
Yeah,
but
there's a whole lot more to it, and so there
is a whole lot more. So perfect time.
We can go through it.
Let's dig into it.
Even if you pull up, this will be fun. Even if you pull up looks rare, there you go. You have NFTs pulled up. Oh, yeah. And so even the NFTs that are already minted are all eligible to win. And actually there's already winners there from day one. We'll have ETH to send to some of those winners there.
This is what there's like 22 right now, right? 22
winners.
Yeah,
I think that sounds about right. But if you scroll down, you want to find one?
Yeah, of course. That's why I have it up. I'm like, we're gonna see if we can find a couple winners here.
Let me see if I can make this bigger, because I can't really see your screen very well. There you
Uh,
are. All right. Number
that's fine.
oh, well, you're smaller now. So
The bigger,
number 2 and 5 don't qualify because they are actually
which was
they're
this
actually
one.
they're
These,
actually ones the
yeah.
project bought to give away and give away. So
Okay.
number 164 though, right there. If you go back to 164, right in the same row,
Yeah, this
that
one.
right,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
right, yeah, that appears to be a full $1,000 ETH winner. That
Nice.
one right there.
So
I don't know
164, everybody. 164.
why people have those put on there at whatever prices right now, but yeah, that's whoever bought that and minted that is actually a $1,000 ETH winner. And so if
Yep.
you go back to the whole collection again, you can actually see the other winners, the ones that have the green cave. If they're not those numbers, but the green cave one you saw,
These here.
those will win one each one of those would win 1.5 million para tokens.
Nice.
So if you scroll down more, you have I think you should be some more winners there. There's another winner right there with the cave on the right
Number 27.
there. Yep.
Yep.
And if you scroll down more, there should be I think there's some other colors already.
Yeah, I know there are. Is this
There's a
one
red.
too?
Yep, there's one. That's a para winner. There's a red cave to your right as well.
Yep.
There's another winner. Yeah, there's a good number of people. There's another cave right there.
Yep.
A good number of people that actually won already. So it's really cool. I don't know. I mean, and the cool part was people had bought those NFTs and had no idea that we were even going to be doing the contest. And so,
So I guess the attribute of it is the scenery in the background. If you guys haven't noticed, if you zoom in, it might be kind of hard to see, but there's an extra, I guess, layer.
there is something back there. You can see almost like a tower, a leaning piece right there.
Yep, and there's one
Something
here
in the cave.
It's hard to see, but it's
It's
there.
there.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, the things that what are we building? What's being built underground? That's the the kind of the whole crux of that. So yeah, so there's a good number. I think there's 4 different caves outside of the big rainbow cave you see there at number 164.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, there's 55 of those I believe that will win $1,000 in ETH.
Yep.
And then the rest of them win the other caves win para token. And then we're still on top of that. We still have roughly another $100,000, I believe, that's in ETH giving away. So they'll be gone in a randomizer. We'll do a live stream for those 2, and we'll give at the end of all the minting. We'll do those awards as well. And so I think we have a $125,000 winner, 2 $10,000 winners. I think it's 4 $5,000 winners, and then there's just a whole layer, and that's graphics that'll be coming up.
And it's all based on the number of the NFT, not the wallet address, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter if you did it by wallet address. If you had 20 of them, you have a better chance of winning this way because you have 20 NFTs. It's by number, right? So now you have a greater chance of winning.
So all we have to do is we put in 3,000 numbers into a randomizer, and if you buy 1, you have a 1 in 3,000 chance. You buy 10, you have a 1 in 300 chance. So just reducing that the more and more you buy. So yeah, some big stuff there. I thought it'd be cool to do some like instant gratification prizes, and then some bigger hey, let's see what happens at the end prizes. So nice. We should be giving away ETH or para token every single day. Because it's roughly about $45,000 for the para token divided up by all those holders that would win that one. And then there's also I think I have the $55,000 of those $1,000 ETH winners. That's all the instant gratification winners. And so then we have another, it's roughly another $100,000 after that. That's the given away at the end.
And all within 48 hours of winning, right? So you don't have to wait till the minting's done. It's going to be within 2 days.
If you minted one today, you would have ETH in your wallet. We'll try to get it done the same day, but we want to give ourselves a chance in case there's something happened. And
or gas fees are like $500.
I get hit by a bus or something or somebody. We have a multi-sig wallet, but just in case somebody burns their fingers and they can't touch the keyboard or something. But that's the NFT thing is that. And then also we have on top of that, we wanted to continue rewards for NFTs, right? So the
Mhm.
NFTs actually, if you buy an NFT, I'm trying to find here. Let me see if I can find you a graphic that has not been released yet. Hold
Okay, hold
on.
on, because I was told explicitly
Wait,
to shot collar
not?
you. So
Oh, I can't show this graphic?
I, that's for you to answer, not for me. But I was told to be very, very muzzle. I got to. Lee's got to have a muzzle today. Okay, so if you show it, yell that by Mark. I'm telling you right now, I'm not.
But I thought this was going out. I have the graphic
I
for all the giveaways actually.
Well,
Well,
here it should have been out. I'm just not seeing it on the Para Twitter. But let me look again. I know Mark had said there was a graphic that had showed more, but I don't.
how do I share my screen with you? This is
Uh,
not the big graphic. This isn't like the full. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here real quick.
or can send it to me on Telegram and I can show it.
Well, then you'd have it, and then I've given it away. If I just show it to you, I
What? You
didn't
don't
give it.
trust me?
I didn't give it to anyone.
That hurts.
No, I trust
Wow.
you. Well, we were talking about muzzling me. I was talking about not being caught. Oh shoot! Let's see.
Uh,
Let's see if I can share this. What do you
can
see
is
now?
there a share? Is there a share button at the bottom?
Yeah. So I think I've got it shared. Wait, I think I got it shared.
Where'd you share it?
Oh, wait. My computer
Hold on.
does not allow this to happen.
Share.
One moment. I have to give this permission.
Oh, all your security stuff.
Yeah. One moment. There we go.
Oh, hold on. That's a good point. Let me check Discord.
To see if it's there.
Yeah. NFTs.
It's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
This one?
Yeah. No.
No, this.
No,
Here's
it's
the.
not.
No, that's nice.
I'm waiting for like a text or a telegram to say, "Hey, what are you doing?" But I'm not gotten one, so I can just send this to you. Maybe if it's not being sent out, maybe it's just going straight to you.
Yeah.
It's all the things we've talked about already.
Yeah.
I talked about yesterday.
It's just explaining everything pretty much.
I just don't think it's been released yet. It's trying to go through. It's saying, at least on Telegram, it has failed. Maybe I can put it in private chat here.
Yeah, try that. No, it didn't come through.
Let's do this. Woohoo!
So while we're doing that, a couple questions about
Yes.
NFTs. When is it going to be next week? We're going to have NFTs back live again, and where are they going to be? Someone asked.
Same as it'll be on the website link off of our website, and we're trying to do early next week, but yeah, next week is the whole goal here. We still have the issue with OpenSea where there's like some scam OpenSea collections of our collection. I think there was like 3 different ones actually. And so we sent people over to OpenSea to, hey, go report this one. And we think people reported, they think they reported our collection. And so I've got some emails back from OpenSea, and we've been escalated to like a level 2 service deal, but we still have not seen it back. I mean, you can see it here on Looks Rare. Yeah, but it will be back. We will be getting it back on OpenSea. There's also something too. OpenSea has some rules on even like I think after a collection gains some traction, there has to be like 100 ETH of trading on that collection before it gets put back up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Morgan had sent some stuff on that, so I got to go look into that too. There's some.
When he said something about they had to have so much volume, I guess, to be verified on OpenSea too. So.
Yeah. And verified volume from them isn't actually buying an NFT. I think it's actually trading an NFT.
Yeah, I think it's
reselling it. Yeah.
Which could take who knows how long. I mean,
Here, I'll send this to you here. This is the one.
Okay.
I think this is the one. I'm gonna put it in private chat if it'll let me. Does it let you put attachments in here? Ooh, I don't know if I've ever done that.
Corin said he was going to send it to me in Telegram, but I haven't seen it yet.
That's a
Corin,
big
did you send
negative.
it yet?
Big negative. Yeah, it doesn't like me.
Well, I guess we'll have to. I guess we're just going to have to post it on Twitter.
Gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait.
Darn.
Oh, there. Oh, we'll try this one. Here we go. Here we go. Try that. There. Check that out. I think it went through that time. There you go.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
So yeah, that's. I mean, for what I guess what else we're doing. I don't know what other questions you had on that one, but we've just been spending a lot of time every day. I did some lawyer stuff yesterday. We've got there's a lot of things that have to be checked, man. If we're gonna have people connect their wallets to things on a normal basis, if we're gonna have people like an exchange actually send their tokens to an exchange to do or to be a part of the DAG, there's just a bunch of things that we have to protect ourselves on. Yeah, there it is.
Ooh,
it's gone.
Hold on.
You need full screen.
2 screens.
There it is.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're good.
Maybe it's not out there because they changed their mind what the giveaways are. It is $200,000, but that's
yeah, no, it's all the same. I think it's just one of those things I haven't put out yet.
Yeah.
But,
nice. So yeah, we'll have some channels going, and we'll go back on Rarity Sniper as well, and then we'll have it for Blissful Winks question. It'll be there'll be a button link back on our website to get to the minting website. Yep. And then, connect your wallet. You can mint, and we did a upgrade before we had it where you just did one NFT at a time. Now you can mint as many as you like in a single minting.
Yeah.
And
is there going to be a max for it? Is it going to be like you can only do 25 at a time, or
no?
Okay.
That's currently sitting at whatever. So I don't know. They're worried about that because of people sniping, going in there and just taking the whole collection. But I guess if you want an NFT, you'll have to hurry. But,
yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of hype around it, especially when they get released with, the giveaways and all that stuff. So it's
Well, and also too, like for staking. I mean, we're doing that on our staking platform. I was just with the developers today because we're trying to get staking released within the next few weeks. Outside of the place, we already planned on having the NFT marketplace launched, but we are with everything trying to rush everything like we had, trying to keep up with crypto speed. Just had that epiphany. Was that epiphany about a week and a half ago, Alex?
Yep.
It was Easter weekend. Just
Easter weekend,
watching Elon Musk rockets blow up on his Netflix, one of his Netflix documentaries, and just watch it. Just go through it, and I was like, man, I have never in a company I've owned screaming dictate how I operate as a person, how I operate a business, and so like, what the heck have I been doing with crypto? 4 months. It was just like waking up at 3 a.m. or midnight to fires and freaking, everybody just losing my life. And so that started that day. I just, shoot, I'm not doing this anymore. And so that's kind of, I've had some people message me say, well, what's wrong, Lee? Where'd you go? Or Lee went on hiatus. I didn't go anywhere. I just stopped jumping in spaces, or I stopped reading Twitter. And I mean, there's just a lot of hateful people or anything that's going on. So we're just going to go, just ignore it and go build. Yep. And whoever's left after it's all over, those are family. Those are the peeps. So we have a lot coming out. I mean, there's so many things we're working on that I've also stopped talking about because of recent events. But there's seriously one in particular. There's one thing I'm working on that will resound across the entire crypto world, and that's one thing that I'm really excited about. I was just on a trip for that one thing. And so we're going down that road, and that one's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. Going to be real interesting. But those, we do have
not smiling because I know anything more than you guys. Okay, I'm not. I 100%, 200% don't know any more than you guys do. That's in the chat right now. So I believe in Lee. I'm smiling because I believe in Lee. I believe in the project. I know who's working behind the scenes personally. I know everybody, and it's a great team. And in my opinion, if Lee says that's what he's doing, then that's what he's doing. So I'm excited. I know it's going to be a big year for Para and the rest of the crypto space. So, I can't wait to know, sooner the better for me. But, hey,
I'm gonna
surprises
have
are
to
surprises, right?
I'm gonna
So,
have to a separate phone call. I think we had with with the excitement of our last excitement. The other thing we're working on that we're not talking about. Um, I know we have our core group, but I even stopped posting everything anywhere. I was like, shoot, I just backed up everything. I was like, shoot, I don't know, man. I'm excited,
yeah.
and there's all these other people on our team. They get excited, and so maybe I should just stay excited by myself for a little while. But I'll have to give you a call, Alex, and tell you.
Yeah, you should. Well, I don't know. Maybe you don't. I'm not sure that you
Maybe I
trust me.
shouldn't.
So we'll see.
I mean, I did barely send you a graphic that wasn't released yet, so.
Yeah. Well, I just showed it to everybody else. I should have just kept it to myself.
We talked about everything that's on that piece. That's on that piece. So
Yeah.
no worries.
So staking, is staking going to be, do you guys have a time frame for that? Like this month? Do you want it to kind of release somewhere close to NFTs being relaunched? Because, people, how the crypto space is. I have NFTs and I want to stake them. So
Yeah,
when staking.
that's in May. That's the goal in May. Because we can like take that chunk. What we're looking at too, and it's taking that piece out of. We've had like the staking smart contracts done for probably 2 months now. They've already been tech rating because there's 4 different smart contracts. Well, there's 5, but there's 4 smart contracts for a basic NFT marketplace. Well, like OpenSea, it would actually runs on its own. It runs on its own stuff, and so we had that finished. And so now, just in talking and knowing all the rest of the stuff that's involved in releasing something as big as a real NFT marketplace, like, let's just pull this apart for a second. Let's give people just staking, and then we'll finish all of our testing and stuff here, and then we'll combine them together. So, yeah, we want to get staking out. Yeah, in a few weeks.
And it's going to be single asset staking as far as just Para and with NFTs.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do it where you can stake Para, and then you can stake your NFT with Para. And there'd be different levels of rewards based on what you're staking, how you're staking it. Like you come in with 100,000 Para tokens, and you're by itself, or with you come 100,000 Para tokens and an NFT that's worth less. Or we're gonna start out with just our NFTs.
Yeah,
and because we're trying to figure out still how, like, there's a couple ways we can stake and we can recognize what the NFT is worth. But if we start having other projects come on and they want to stake their NFTs, we have to have a way to value them. Are they valued at what they were purchased for last? Which is the easy way to do it, or are they valued at what they're being listed, marketed at, or the floor price, the current floor price? Let's say you bought an NFT now, and in 4 months it's worth 10 times what it's worth today. Where is the value? Like, wait a second, are we going to be able to increase the floor on a collection? So there's a whole bunch of like questions we had on, hey, what's the best way to do this that makes most sense and makes everybody happy? So
yeah, and a lot of math involved, I'm sure.
Yes, and as we've seen, I don't know if you were around when we did Big Burns. Our community is not very good at math, so.
yes, I was there when Mark and Morgan were going back and forth trying to figure out.
What was the conundrum? It was how to burn the exact right amount of tokens and have it equal. Well, I can't remember.
That was V2. That was V2, wasn't it?
That
was when we were doing Para token.
I think so.
Yeah. I remember that night. That was funny.
So yeah, it was a test of everybody's math skills, and I think actually Rad's daughter, I think she got it quicker than anybody, but I think they eventually got it. There was never an answer. The answer is infinite.
Yeah, you can't.
That was what it was. But
yeah. So when you're doing the math stuff for the staking, don't call Mark and Morgan.
No, I'm actually Morgan and I are working on that more than anybody. They're both super smart. Smart. But Morgan and I are working on.
I do agree with Kruger on this, though. One of the best nights was when you actually torched that coin.
That quarter is actually floating around.
That was actually on. That was one of the impromptu. Hey, I want to come on and talk. This, believe it or not, this is the actual first scheduled AMA I've had with you.
Really?
Yeah, you've popped in a few times, like, hey, I'm available, I can come in, but I've never actually had a scheduled AMA with you. So
you know what? I think you're 100% right, because the last one, I think it was you were with Rad, and I was like, oh, they said, oh, Rad texted me, messaged me, say, hey, we're in an AMA right now with Alex. I was like, oh, I can go jump in there. I had to finish something real quick, but
Yep.
It was actually.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
And
you do.
people like do a burn. You're like, okay, I'll do a burn. You went and got a freaking torch and a coin and actually.
Seriously, that black quarter, I just saw it yesterday. It's around my house. It came home from the office, and it is here somewhere.
After everything that Para's been through, you're gonna have to frame that thing. You're gonna have to frame
You know
it.
what? I should go grab it. I shouldn't just let it keep floating around. It's the
Yeah. Put it somewhere safe.
They say you can't destroy real currency. We didn't destroy it though. I guarantee I could still go use it, and that would be my defense. That's be my defense when they drag me off to jail for for torching a quarter.
Just say you found it that way. I just found it like this.
Well, there's video evidence though. It was on an AMA. Unless you delete that AMA.
Not a chance.
Shoot.
It's not going anywhere.
I will find it. I will. You know what? I will find that quarter. I will frame it, and maybe we'll give it away.
Ooh,
Maybe
there you go.
maybe we'll do a. This is the because one day this is the quarter that Para.
Well, let's make a price. Let's make a like when Para gets to a penny, let's give it away, or when it gets to something, let's give it away. We'll give it away to somebody.
And we could make it a matching 3D NFT for this burnt black quarter.
Yes. Man, that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for that.
I got these are all notes.
Okay, so everybody's fighting over who's gonna buy all the NFTs now. Josh.
3,000. Should I buy them all? Oh shoot.
And Kruger said that Mark said that you can tell him.
Mark said you can tell me. What are we talking about, Kruger? What are we talking about? Oh shoot.
Oh, okay. I'm just going through the comments before we get too far off.
We do something fun. Just smash that guitar for fun, rock and roll. Oh no, not that guitar. that guitar is a carbon fiber guitar my wife got me as a wedding gift.
Don't do that.
You can't smash that one.
Because if you thought your life was over from crypto, it'd be over from that for sure.
Oh shoot! There's a Fender right there, but I can't smash that guitar either. I'm trying to think if I had one I would smash. I
don't ever listen to what Kruger says, because
there's
a reason you always install at home.
I might have a bass guitar I would smash, but I don't know. I don't know about smashing guitars.
Oh man!
Give what away? The quarter or the? Oh, give the when
it reaches a quarter. There you go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Quarter. Didn't you burn 2 coins that night though?
I burned a dime as well.
You did do a dime. I was gonna say, I know it wasn't. So you could do, if you find the dime, or just burn another dime.
Oh, I know where they both are.
There you go. If you do a penny, we can burn one at a penny. Burn a penny and then give it away at a penny, and then do the 10 cents at 10 cents and the quarter to quarter. There we go.
But yeah, so I just have the 2 OG ones. Yeah, we could do something.
I'll just commit some more felonies and we'll do some more giveaways.
Is it a felony to burn? I didn't destroy it. It would be like the hey, every time you give $100 bill to somebody at a store, they put a marker on it, right? They put a mark on it.
Yeah, it's the facing.
That's all I did. I just put a mark on a quarter and a mark on a dime.
Okay, so here's an actual question. Once the NFTs are back up, will the whitelisted addresses be able to buy at a lower price?
We gave all the whitelisters 24 hours to buy NFTs. And they had plenty of time to buy NFTs. And so that's what the cool part was. The people that took advantage of it, we just were like, you know what? They did it, and they didn't have a clue they were going to win. And so we have winners sitting there. And so people are getting rewarded for that. But yeah, sorry, Northern Lab. I felt like we gave the whitelisters
plenty of time.
Looking at your comments.
Looking at my NFT profile, the tattoo on my NFT arm is Lee burning that one.
What? You
no
look at
way.
My profile, the tattoo on my NFT
Prove it.
Arm is Lee burning that. Oh shoot! I'm covered. I'm hidden covered.
Hidden covered? Yes. I'm not covered, but mine are all hidden too.
My whole side from my armpit down to my waist is my wife. I have a picture of my wife. It took me 2 years to get it finished. I had to keep flying back to Virginia after we moved, and they did a layer at a time.
So you can't screw up your marriage at all, ever.
No, and two, like, that's the thing too. I mean, shoot, if your wife, like, if I would never. I've been with my wife since she was 15 and I was 18, but we were
Dang.
married then. But yeah, shoot too. Like, I could never cheat on my wife either, because like anybody would be like, hey, who's that woman? You know, well, that's just my sister. I'm just joking.
Don't make it weird. You just don't make it weird.
Oh, I would never. My wife is incredible.
Shoot. Okay, so for Mr. Nobody, looking like a week from now, probably, or so.
A week or less.
That's
what we're looking for, is a week or less. Yep.
Still doing testing and making sure everything's good to go. So
that's all good. They were just doing getting some other prep stuff ready and wanted to build some hype around it. I mean, that's what NFTs, like, the long-term reward is giving people more staking rewards. So right now we're looking at like 9%, I think 9% return on staking.
Nice. I was going to ask you about that, the numbers, if you guys have come close to numbers yet for staking.
That's the number we're at, right? That's kind of after all of our big looking and researching and what Morgan had brought together, and we looked at and we agreed to, you know what, this number looks good. It makes sense.
Nice.
So there's even some bigger surprises with that too.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you to tell me, because
you know how we're doing this NFT thing where all of a sudden, if you bought an NFT, you had no clue there was a contest and you won something. The people already won. There's been something coming down later this year, that holders of staking and NFTs and our token, everybody's going to go, oh, holy crap.
Okay, that's enough. I feel like we're borderline getting in trouble here. That's
what just happened?
I don't know. Staking numbers.
That one's, I'm super pumped, man, because I just, even driving today, I get my best thoughts. I was telling Morgan earlier, I think it's normal. I get my best thoughts when I'm either in the shower, on the tractor, or driving.
Tractor for sure. Sure.
About mowing a field, all of a sudden big ideas come.
Yep.
And
now with staking, you're going to be able to stake with your NFTs. You're going to be able to do more than one, right? And the percentage is going to go up based on how many you have staked. Right?
Yeah, we're thinking yes. So there's just discussions on how many, but we'll leave that. It's a lot, but it's where we can't have somebody staking 1,000 of one NFT.
I mean, that would wreck the pool.
But all of a sudden, like, well, you said they would add this much percentage, and now I've got 1,000% return on my NFTs. And so, no, it's a good number still, but
so far nothing is disappointed with PARA. So but everything takes time. So like you said, you don't want to live on everybody else's time or crypto's time. We want to do things on the correct time and make things right and do it the right way. So
for sure.
you forever.
What are we gonna frame that one? That one would put me in jail, I think. Actually, what if I discolored it?
I was gonna say, if you could just discolor it a little bit, and then you could frame it. But it would just burn right out. Don't do that. That's $100. Just send it to me.
I do have this new grand idea though. What if PARA Holdings as I don't know. We had this idea. I was talking to my other brother about this the other day, because I had a couple brothers, and we were talking about burning real money in real life. Let's say I had a pallet of $1 million and another pallet of $1 million, and I burned one pallet to the ground. Can I take the dollars that are left on the other pallet to the store, and they're worth twice as much if I have evidence of what I've done?
Here's my question. What are you doing when you're having this conversation?
I don't know what we were doing. We were just talking, joking around, and the funny part, we go into the store and like taking your what's left, hey, and like getting mad because no, that's $200. No, sir, this is $100 bill. No, you don't understand. That's $200. I just burned the other one.
Yeah,
this was $200.
People are saying no to that.
I know.
I think the better question was, what were you guys doing to come up with that question? Whiskey. Yep, I agree.
We may have been whiskey. Oh shoot, it was probably gin, actually. And so there's we have a good friend
Um,
of ours actually owns his own distillery. Their family owns a big distillery here, and so it was probably that.
nice.
Pair of pros are coming out quick too. Oh shoot, yeah,
So I guess for me, I guess when and how many?
100.
100.
100 3D super high speed. Yeah, they're nuts. There's the detail on those, like you can see,
Mhm.
like you can see their fur. You can actually, they were so detailed that we had to like back off. James and those guys, they backed off of the face a little bit because it got so far down a road. They're like, wait a second, this doesn't even look like parrot anymore. It was so, but yeah, a super real. Yeah, just 100 at a time. I figure those will probably be gone quick. That's part of it. Even if you buy a pair, prepper, you're actually on the automatically on the white list.
Okay.
I think that's how we're going to build. I think that's it. That's the way to get on the white list is to have a prepper
Nice.
for a pro.
Is that the only way to get on the white list? Is to have a prepper?
The last I heard, that was their idea. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
pretty generous, and Mark and Morgan and they always rein me back. They say I give away too much.
Morgan's here now. It looks like.
These brothers be tripping. Is that the same Morgan? It is Krankenstein?
I think so.
Maybe Morgan can answer our question. Okay, Morgan, let's take it a step farther. If the U.S. government took all the dollars they have out in circulation right now and they burned half of them, would the remaining dollars be worth more? Huh? My other one was a joke, but that's a real question. if you took paper money out of circulation. Oh shoot! Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting on him, this is another question I was going to ask. Mint price for the pros.
I have a price in my head, but it's not been finalized.
You have a range?
No, because if I give you a range, you pretty much know the price that's in my head.
0 to 50,000. Is that?
No. I don't know. There's only 100, and we're looking at having every NFT down the road, not just give you rewards, but actually usable somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, you actually do. You'll get a better return on a pro because the value is more out the gate. So, for sure.
I know. So,
but you can, but if you take, but at the same time, if you take a certain number of preppers with one pro, if you match the value,
right?
I think that's where we're at. Is
now when you stake NFTs, you have to stake the same value of para as the NFT is worth, or is that still something that's being worked on?
That's what we want to do, and we want to get. That's one of the things we want to. Let's say you have an NFT and you stake it, an NFT that ends up being $100,000 in value. Do we require people to stake the same amount of value in para? And if doing so, do they get a bigger reward? That was always the thought of mine.
Yeah.
If we do have other projects coming in and they want to stake para with their Bored Ape or something, they could actually do it.
Yeah.
So, and I think the cool part about the staking with ours, I know that OpenSea, anybody can launch a scam NFT project or whatever, but we have to. We're working on a way that we have outside projects coming in to be staked. Yep. That there's the verification on the team. It has to be something. The verification of those NFTs is going to be a little bit steeper because of the rewards that are being gained from them.
Yeah,
but it won't be the same. The reward of a pair NFT will be higher.
Yeah. Now, when you stake, will you have options of what you're earning? Will you have options like you can take ETH, or you can take para, or you can take another project or something like that, or what's the rewards going to be in?
That's right now it's para.
Okay.
So we looked at doing. So yeah, there's a lot of conversations on doing a rebase token and different things, but we've come up with. Now you asked me a question that you should have asked me. That's the question that you should have muzzled me. But yeah, that's when I say down the road, you're like, wait a second, what did I just? Hold on a second, what just happened? That there's something more.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you wake up in the morning, you look at your phone and go, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And you'll go, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited in a good way. Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Kruger wants a fair launch. He wants no whitelist for the pros. No, okay. So
Kruger, does that mean you bought no preppers? Ooh.
I'll let him answer that.
There's
Now,
always veiled truth behind these statements.
if there's only 100 pair of pros, and over almost 300 people have bought preppers already, how does that going to work?
There's only 85 owners of preppers so far.
Oh, really?
I think there's only
because they bought more than one. Gotcha. Yeah.
We've got one person bought like 30. Somebody else bought over 20. I got 20 pair holders. I can look at it right here.
Dang.
Actually, sorry, 76 holders currently.
76. Okay.
Nope, my bad. I just refreshed. That was an old page. 84.
Gee, which one is it, Lee?
It's 84.
Okay.
84 holders.
But that's not set in stone though. Where if you have a prepper, you'll be on the whitelist. That's just kind of a thought, right?
I think it's about to be set in stone.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Are we getting in trouble on that too?
Big conversation.
Nope. Like I should look over my shoulder.
Don't tell Kruger anything. Don't you have like a list of things not to ask Lee?
No, I just have a list of what I can ask.
Well, that wasn't on there.
Oh, here, Morgan answered.
If they How does he do that though?
I don't know. He's wicked smart, so he can figure something out, I'm sure.
Oh, we had a conversation, Morgan, recently about this. The Kruger. So the Kroner, not the Kruger, the Kroner, the country he's in right now. And so the Kroner in his country is worth way more than the Kroner is in, I think, Sweden or wherever the other Kroner is at. So maybe Morgan's going to take the dollars you send him to a different country. He may have something here.
We'll have to talk more about that later.
Oh, shoot. What other questions you got on there?
Easiest way is to set a cap per prepper, and for pros, you can match current value. Yeah. It's a thought.
Yeah. I mean, we could nothing is finalized on the pros on as far as like a cap or anything too. It could be finalized one per wallet, and that for even a whitelister. There's only 100 of them. So if you have, if you're on the whitelist, shoot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's been no sneak peeks of the pros either. I mean,
there was a couple.
Just the shouted out ones, but that's it so far. So
I wonder if I have a sneak peek.
No, you don't. I'll kick you off.
No, there already are some. There, like I used to have.
Out one, you mean?
Let me see. Let me see if I've got. Hold on a second. What just happened?
Mark probably remotely shut you down.
He didn't. Let me go see. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to open a different application here. Let's see what we got. Actually, the application is on. The person, James, sent these to me. He's probably doing as we speak. He's like, oh, crap, delete.
Yes, Morgan said it's set in stone. Yes. One whitelist, buy a prepper.
There it is. Morgan did it. Morgan's in charge of NFTs. Let's go. I'm trying to find this for you.
Oh, Kruger said, I got 5. Thank you very much.
But see that what's not set in stone is if those 5 only get you. Oh, here's one. I do have one. But if I can't share my screen,
make sure it's a legal preview.
If I can't share my screen, my security on my computer still wouldn't let me share this.
Well, that's not something you're going to be able to send to me.
Share screen. 1 second. Share screen. Let's see what it still says. Let's see. I thought
Nope.
Oh, okay. I got you. It wants me to. I might be able to do this. Sorry. You can ask another question or something while I go. Let me figure this out.
George asked, how much longer until next exchange, roughly? That's a loaded question. Be careful.
That wasn't on the list of questions.
That's not one of my questions. Just say I can't answer that if you can't answer
it. I can't answer it. We're submitting something right now, and it all depends on the timing of the exchange. It really does. It depends on we have a big one we've been working with, and it depends on what they have launching and what they have coming out. We were actually given a invite only by Bitmart. They've got something happening in Texas in June. So Bitmart, Certic, and some big hedge funds are going to be together in June. I think on June 10th, down in Texas, and we're looking at maybe going down for that too. So we got an invite
Nice.
for that. I'm looking.
Don't worry, Kruger. I'm ready.
How do you add? It says unlock the screen by selecting check. Oh, I won't be able to share this with you. It says I have to restart my browser.
Yeah, don't do that.
Man, I tried. I really tried. Now, if I had a way to send this to you, it would self-destruct. Maybe I would send this to you.
He'd probably jump out and punch me.
Yeah. No, we have. Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. It looks like it's an M240 Bravo. It's a paraprepper holding this. It's got a full-on helmet with a shroud. I mean, it's got the full real. You can see his eyes behind his glasses, and he's got. Oh, dude.
Hey, we can FaceTime later, and you can show me. How about that?
Okay. Okay. Oh, I could do this. Watch this. I have a way.
Oh boy.
Here's the way. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to show you the one part of him. He's
You
even
take
got
a picture and then show it to us.
Yeah. He's even got let's see. This guy's sick. Sick in a good way. All right. Let's see. There's a picture of a picture.
I think we've seen something like that before, haven't we?
There was used to be one of my guys, but it was a little more darker. But yeah, that's part of the NFT picture. But it's all
that's sick.
It's very, very detailed.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, 100's not going to be enough.
They take a long time to make.
I know they do. I know we've talked about that, but I'm telling you, and they've been working on them for months. So, but I'm telling you, they're going to come out. They're going to be so popular that people are going to be wanting more. So,
yeah. So, I mean, there's more being made. What's MG got a question? Lee, how's this thing get started? Like PARA, how did PARA get started?
Yep, just briefly. I know we talked about it at the beginning, but
yeah, I just started it out of anger. Actually, started it out just being pissed off out of the Suzuki Inu rug pull. Mm-hmm. And funny enough, as I'm like digging into BNC contracts today, because we're looking at we got some interoperability stuff we're working on. That as I'm like looking at this stuff and looking at like it's unreal. It's the amount of rug pulls and crap on the BNC side is worse than I've ever seen on the ETH side.
Yep.
I've never been a Binance. I've never been on that side of the game. And so I'm looking at the BSC scan and watching like these contracts launch on DEX, and they launch and 46 minutes later they're rugged.
Yep.
And then the developer that from that rug goes straight and launches another one, and then like within an hour they rug everybody.
Yep. And what is it about the BSC that some people said it's easier to create contracts, but some people said it's not. So I don't really know why it's so much easier or
it's cheaper. It's cheaper to launch. You have a cheaper your gas fees for launching are cheaper. Your transaction fees are cheaper, obviously. And so I don't know if that's the big reason. But yeah, just like watching all these, and I'm like watching it, and I just followed the trail today of one project. As they rugged one every hour, they were rugging a new project, and they were launching. So they're not hard to launch, and they would. And it looks like for the most part, they're actually rugging bots because there are bots out there that actually just see when they're front running bot. If you have a front running bot, it's set to a certain level. It has where it's looking for a transaction level. It'll try to rush in and get it. Well, if it's a brand new contract, the front running bot is only looking for contracts on the BSC blockchain that are BNB or whatever paired tokens. And so it finds one, it does it. All of a sudden, the contract it's unsellable. And so it looks like, to me, it looks like a lot of what was happening today was bots being ripped off by these new contracts that are. Yeah. But shoot, if you can do a contract in 49 minutes, you can sell 200 BNB tokens. Holy crap. And then they move to another one. In the next hour, another 200 some BNB tokens. It's
8-hour day. It's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if I weren't an honest person and didn't have to live with myself at night, that's the way to make a living. But that's ridiculous what these people are doing. So yeah, there's some fighting and getting into the space was to stop stuff like that because good people are losing money. I'm not saying bot owners, but there's some good people that own bots. But no, I'm just saying that we even in our project, how many Lee Tollesons were there in Telegram? 11.
I think I've had at least a dozen message me.
Yeah,
It's at first it's kind of fun to mess with them, but after the 12th time, you're like, okay, I got better things to be doing than
yeah.
continuing messaging. And that's another thing. Using Discord more too. That's another thing we should probably talk about too. Is the move to Discord.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, that was the even Discord. I saw there was messages going out that I think Morgan had been. There was another Morgan out there already asking people for, how you doing? Oh, do you want to? I'm doing good. You want to scam me? But no. So yeah, that was the goal of it. Was one to bring crypto to the real world, and that was the DAG, and then bring safety to crypto, where people like I have family members that I still to this day am leery about even inviting to crypto still, just for the fact that we've had people in our project that good people that just whether they clicked on clicked on a dust token or they got duped by somebody saying they were me asking for their seed phrase, or it's just, man, it's a scary place and to lose everything. So I definitely recommend if you jump in currently right now, telling people, hey, the easiest thing, go make if you have a bunch of holdings, you're going to hold on to it for a while. Go make a dual sign wallet. Put one, if you're not going to go buy a cold storage wallet or you're not going to do other things, go dual sig your wallet. Yeah. Go and put it on 2 different devices. And that way, if you want to move stuff personally, you have to go to one device and go to another device. And if that's the simplest way, if you're going to hold on to stuff. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting, just a simple idea. But yeah, cold storage, and then there's the cold storage part of it. Well, shoot, what if I buy a cold storage device and then I lose it? Or what if I have a cold storage device and
because you buy a ledger and you lose the ledger. I mean, it's small. Yeah. It's not really a big item, so it's not something you use every day, like your phone. Yeah. So, there's those people like the guy that had millions of Bitcoin and can't find the wallet. So that happens.
All those jokes, one of those things about people in garbage dumps just digging around for days looking for millions of dollars on ledger devices. But yeah, no, that's if I'm answering MG's question, that was the start of it. We also, I originally was going to start another token called the Biscuit Coin. And James had even he had made a really cool graphic for it was a really cool, very rich. And
you have to explain this Biscuit Coin now.
We're gonna launch this thing because I always wanted to do the DAG and safety to crypto and make it the POS system. DAG was the first thing in my thought when I was like, what would the utility be if we're gonna jump into this space? It went straight to real world use from day one. The marketplace came in afterwards. The launch platform came in afterwards. It was always the real world real world use. And so the Biscuit Coin was going to be, hey, we're going to link the Biscuit Coin with these POS systems and all that. I started to go down that road, and it just wasn't sitting right with me because it wasn't. I'm in the defense space, and I've been in the defense space for 17 years almost now. And went to a Tuesday morning with I go. For people that don't know, I'm a man of faith, and I was I do Tuesday morning prayer. We started something called Pray in the Dark, just because our country was just kind of falling off a ledge. I felt like, and I was like, hey guys, I'm just gonna get together, start praying for our country and our people, because this is it's a mess. It's a freaking when lies are truth and truth are made out to be lies, and all this stuff, all the things we were seeing, and everything was just a mess. And so I was there that morning. I was just having a hard time. I was leaving there going, man, I have a hard time. I don't think I can launch this Biscuit Coin. I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, something's not sitting right with this Biscuit Coin. And so I was going to not launch at all. I was like, shoot, just wasn't sitting well. And so went to my office work that day, and it was pretty much, I think it was right around 4 p.m. And all of a sudden, I was like, everything just got the whole para thing flooding in. Wait a second. My wife works with veterans. Mm-hmm. I work in the defense space. I work, because our one of NFTs coming out too. Just talked to another big company. All they make is sniper rifles. I won't tell you what company, but I was on the phone with a big company yesterday that just makes world-renowned sniper rifles. Nice. Talking about NFTs and one-of-ones. They're like, "Oh, we were all in." They didn't understand NFTs at all.
They don't know. They just
bunch of old these are a bunch of guys that don't understand NFTs. But after I started explaining this and how this would work and possibly, how we were thinking about doing things with these one-of-ones and being able to, because we've even talked about being able to, there's been discussions about, let's say you buy a rifle and NFT, there could be, we're working on it. There could be a possibility that that rifle NFT is connected to a real rifle in real life that is actually at like one of those places in Vegas where you can go shoot, and you can actually go take your NFT and it's your pass to go shoot your gun. And that gun is actually engraved with the NFT information as well. So always like pairing real world products with it, with the NFTs on that one. That's what I really want to do. So anyways, that day, just for veterans, and my wife had worked at 2 different VA hospitals and worked with veterans for some years, and we would know so many veterans that have been through hell and back. And let's launch something that is a safe place in crypto that can be used in the real world and that also gives back. And so we, as you know, Alex, we partnered up with Convoy of Hope and Extreme Couture GI Foundation. And they soon, I know Convoy has a whole list of things coming out that our donations so far have paid for. Yep. And we've got more donations to do too. So,
and if you guys don't know about those two, Convoy of Hope gives, I think it's 92% out from what they bring in, and Couture's, they do 100%. He pays all of his people and all the expenses himself, and he sent everything that comes in, he sends it back out. So two really good groups to partner with.
I mean, Convoy's what they were ranked at number 49. I think they said this year they just got ranked 49 by Forbes. By top 100. And then there have been like a 4 or 5. I can't remember how many stars they have. They're the most stars you can have. They've had that many stars for some 19 years or something like that. They've been at the top. But they've got a little house they work out of here. Their main operation is obviously out of Missouri, but they're huge.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know about those, check them out. I was kind of floored. I did a video about Convoy of Hope because I went and checked out the video or the website, and I'm like, wow, the amount of things that they do is just crazy. Food, water, all that stuff, medical. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So check it out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. They're doing a ton in Ukraine right now too. A ton. We just saw videos of like truckload after truckload of stuff going to the border. Food. It's just incredible what they're doing.
Yep. Before I forget, did we talk about Win NFT Marketplace? Is that the next couple months?
Win NFT Marketplace?
Yeah.
So we were, man, I'm trying to put a date to this now.
Let's put a date, like May, June.
Because now I'm waiting on more than just NFT Marketplace. We're waiting on like some legal stuff right now too.
Yeah.
Like before we were waiting for stuff to get finished and then testing. Now I'm waiting for lawyers. Corn Michael. I have not been on a mission trip with Convoy of Hope, but
that'd be cool. Awesome. I'd love to do that for sure.
It's awesome for sure.
Well, so hopefully NFT Marketplace, next couple months. I know we've all been looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't have anything else. So unless you have anything else you want to talk about, probably shouldn't say that.
No,
say no, Lee, you're done.
No, that's it. That's it. We're PARA Holdings out of Wyoming, registered, and we're doing some even more things as a real company that will be coming out this year that you would see a real company do. I mean, you would see all of a sudden, oh shoot, well, that company just did that. I mean, if you were invested in a company, if you're ever invested in blue chip stocks or something, you go to, I think what Amazon had their earnings today. Just you go and see what's happening and what they've done. And but yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff going on like that, and that'll be coming out. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for those days because I know how this space works, and everybody wants hype and everyone wants to get excited. And I'm not really gonna fault anybody for that, but I really want to do one of these big ones where we don't tell anybody anything.
Yeah, and just put it out.
Yeah, I want to do one of the big ones. And Morgan wants to get me off of here. Morgan, it's light outside. It's not even dark. You should be in bed.
I was gonna say, shouldn't Morgan be in bed right now?
What time is it for Morgan? It's got to be like 5 a.m. or something for Morgan.
What time is it, Morgan?
It's got to be
4 or 5
1 a.m. Maybe it's 1 a.m. I can't remember. I feel like it's 1 a.m. for him.
But it'll be too late then.
So no, that's it. Yeah, no, that'll be the fun part. That's my goal. I want to. We got some massive things that are coming out that we're gonna let come out from the other side of who we're doing those with, and so yeah, there it is.
1
I
a.m.
got it.
You're right. Yep.
I got it.
One more question. Okay, one more question, MG. What you got?
How many
Oh boy,
back in PARA? That's a big one.
that's a big question.
There's a lot of people. How many people are in that group? Over 20?
Which group?
I don't know. Well, but we have there's different in PARA. We've got like there's show groups and there's but as far as like the team, I mean every day the people working on all the little details, it's probably
the 20 people in core.
6 or 7 that are actually filling out like documents and doing like those type of things. And then you would add all the other people that like for the NFTs and stuff, people are checking NFTs and people are helping with, I mean, there was a bunch of, it's over 20 in there.
Yeah. And that includes the people that are helping with socials, Twitter, Discord.
And that doesn't even, Oh, for sure. There's
then you've got people working on operational stuff. And then you got, people working on NFT stuff. And, like I said in the beginning, it's a great team.
Oh shoot! Then you have you have a bunch of developers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Developers for marketplace and for contracts and.
Yeah. So we have main developers and we have different developers working different things. Like we have an entire like the DAG team is its own. It's their own. It's just a DAG team. That's all they're doing. It's this one big group, and then we have a team that's just marketplace, and this one big group that's just doing that. And then we had individual developers that were doing like an NFT or NFT contracts and things like that too. So,
which is good because then you can get 3 things worked on at the same time instead of being like, hey, let's, you don't want to try and go from project to project. And
and that's I unfortunately did that at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I had one person, and then like we had people kind of underneath that as a tree, but like, you know what? It wasn't really working that way either. I needed like one head over each different thing, and you guys don't have to worry about this other thing at all. Don't even talk about it. Don't have it slow you down. Their problems are not your problems. Your problems are your problems. Your advances are your advances, and so they can all be advancing at the same time. And so that's what we're working with.
After everything PARA's been through, like Ashton said on the Space the other night, anybody that's been involved with the team since day one could launch a token flawlessly. We've been through everything.
Actually, we have. You're 100% right. I think we do have, and that's why we have other tokens actually reaching out all the time, and people reaching, hey, can you help me with this? And I'm like,
man, we didn't even talk about partnerships. Like, holy crap!
Oh shoot! No, there's no partnerships to talk about.
No, like with List and.
Oh shoot! Yeah, those partnerships. We've already talked about partnerships. Yeah, go for it. We have List, Cryptip. We have Kishimoto. We have something coming. Mandox.
If you're wondering about List, check out the AMA I did with Cameron on List and their platform they're bringing out. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a replacement for CoinMarketCap, which is. Yeah, I learned stuff on that AMA. I mean, I've been in crypto for a year, and I've learned stuff, and I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
Cameron's a genius.
He is. He's incredible. He makes me want to buy List every time I talk to him.
He makes me want to buy anything when I talk to him.
Just go buy crypto. Okay.
That was a space. I was in a space with Cameron one day with 17 total people in the space, and it was like for a while at the very beginning or whenever I jumped in, it was the Lee asked Cameron questions.
Yeah,
and that's all it was. I started coming up with questions, and most of the questions I knew the answers to already, but it was just kind of like questions that nobody thinks about in this space. And Cameron's freaking smart, man. He is super.
So you got Lists with a platform for charts and stuff like that. Yep. Then you've got
we'll be on
Cryptip,
that,
which is like the social platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Kishimoto, which is the NFT. Like they got an NFT, a sweet museum they're bringing out. I think it's awesome.
So they're finalizing that right now. They're asking us for all of our final details of, hey, what do you want the museum? Because we can put anything in there. They've got one project in there that has they have little Roomba robots going around, but they have one project that has those little screens that are coming at you. And you can stop in front of the screen. It's the unrolling wheels, and you can click on it and go. It'll take you to that project stuff. But yeah, we'll have our own room in there for NFTs, and then of course we're gonna have Kishimoto in our NFT marketplace. We've agreed to have them as our first as our first outside NFT project, and then of course we're going to have Mandocs coming in
Yes. Yeah.
as well.
So we're all volunteers, MG.
Do what?
He asked if these are employees of Para or just volunteers. I said we're all just in volunteers.
Not all. Well, we have to. We do have to pay a lot of people. We have developers, and we have there's a lot of volunteers, but
other than like Lee said, other than people developing marketplace and tag bridge and contracts and stuff like that, but everybody that runs socials or does anything else is just volunteers. So NFT giveaway. we did NFT giveaways like a couple weeks ago, didn't we? We gave away 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, I know. I just sent out 13 NFTs for different giveaways.
Nice.
I don't know if we have more yet, but I guess what people want NFT giveaways now. I do actually have more to give away. If I go look at let me see how many left I have. But we don't have to give them away all right now. We'll do those different events.
How many times have we talked about OG giveaways for NFTs? But I saw a couple of people ask about that in obviously the Telegram the other day. So I don't know if there's any news on that.
Sorry. OG NFT giveaways where?
For OG people.
Oh yeah, so we have some Para Prepper founders. There were 150 of those coming out. We also had the OG. Oh, sorry, yeah, we have all of the we have a bunch of Para Preppers that are. As soon as we got this one done, we were actually going to send all those out too. We have or not send them out, but have those. We'll have all the wallets matched up with all the OG holders. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, if you are hearing this and you have moved your tokens because you think your wallet was compromised or something, you're in a different wallet now, reach out to us. Let us check it before we just don't have you on the list. We want to make sure all those original holders we have, and those are free. We have thousands.
The blockchain doesn't lie, so we can track it.
So if you send us a wallet saying that, we'll probably have that too. If you send us a wallet saying, "Oh, I used to be a holder," and we can track it back to no,
we can track it.
Unfortunately, but we have. I think we have a couple thousand at least of free NFTs going out to OG holders as well, and that was just waiting for this first 3,000 launch to be done. Yeah. So yes, free NFTs.
Kruger, you want to do a giveaway? Of course you do.
He's going to do an NFT giveaway. This is the best way. When a project doesn't have to give away anything, it's just their people. They're people.
All right, Kruger, how do you want to do it? Up to you. We can save it. Let's save it. Let's save it for next time. I'll probably do another live. I want to do another live with Rad. I haven't done with her for a while, so maybe we'll save it for that time, and then we can have one ready to go.
It is 5. It's been an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to jump off here soon. What does OG mean? Original V1 holders.
People that stay with us through
all the crap,
all the stuff that we've been through, and they're going to be. Those are the people that are just incredible. Yeah,
we've gone through a lot of trials. It's been tough, especially V2 was hard with all the problems that we were having trying to. They spent hours trying to figure out what was going on, and all the people that stuck through that and are now holding, V3. That's who they're going to reward. So,
yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we'll get that worked out. We'll pop those up because I think we'll put them on another ERC 721A contract because our NFT. I think people are minting NFTs for about $5. Yeah, maximum maybe $13 if gas was high, but we have a really efficient NFT contract, so we'll put it on another one of those, and then we will give those that way. So if you do that, just message somebody, one of the admins on Discord. You can message me on Twitter. My messages are open. You can message me or the Para Twitter too. We'll answer them. Just message us unless we'll make sure, and then you'll get one. No big deal. For sure. What's the mint price? Yeah, Lee said about $5 to $15 for mint price. That's for the free ones.
For the fee. Okay, mint price for which one, Mr. Nobody?
Yeah, that's a good question. So if it's for the free ones we're giving away to our OG holders, you're just paying the mint price, which is about $5 to $10.
The fee
if you're minting, we're at 0.09 I think, 0.09, right around there for the other ones.
For the preppers, and then the price for the 3D the pros has not been released yet.
Correct. You keep asking, but I'm not telling you.
I'm not. I didn't ask. I just said it wasn't been released yet. Don't get.
I just feel like you were asking. It was like a veiled ask.
You're pushing the blame off. Don't push the blame off on me, okay? Don't do that.
Oh shoot!
All right. Well, we'll let Lee go. An hour and 15 minutes. So we'll let you go. I'm sure we could talk about 1,000 things and have a lot of things come out that you shouldn't say.
We could. We'll do another one, Alex. How about Alex? We'll do another one of these just about life.
Just and about life. Yeah.
Like
para life. Just call it para life. There you go.
How did we get to this point in our life? What happened to make us who we are?
I bet you talk about that a lot in your household. How did we get here?
How do we know? No. At a young age, man, I went through more. By the time I was 25, I've been through more than most people go through in a lifetime, and that's no joke. Not trying to discount what other people have been through, but by the time I was 25, I got to see things, experience things that, I look at the time sucked, but I look back at some massive blessings and who makes you who you are. But yeah. I mean, besides little things, I mean, as a child, I had 4 concussions. That's why I am. I have 4 serious head traumas.
Explains a lot.
It's fun. Yeah. I there was a point also lit my whole face on fire. I was missing the hair from like here. Pretty much everything was gone.
You have stories. We need to sit down and have a drink I need to hear stories. Get Jesse involved too. We can hear some of those childhood stories.
Remember with my other brother, I have another brother that's not even in crypto at all. And he's him and I were together. And I remember him telling me, don't tell mom. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's all gone.
How are you not going to tell
It's like completely gone. And my remember my sister see me for the first time, just like broke into tears. She's like, and my brother trying to cover it up. But
well, let's schedule something the next month or so. We'll just get on here. We'll just talk about stupid instances from life and
life
all the other
stories.
crap. Oh man, because we could just talk forever. But
yeah,
I need to let you go. I'll get in trouble if I can do too much longer either.
No worries. So, tell Mrs. Crypto thank you for the time.
I will. She got off early today for me.
Nice.
So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out. It's been fun as always. Maybe next time we can get Lee to burn some more coins. Maybe a dollar bill. We'll see.
Hey, I seriously, I will frame those. We'll make NFTs, and I will give those. Those will go away as something like one. This time next year, shoot, we will be unrecognizable. We will be unrecognizable as what we are.
Just imagine where I'll be sitting on a yacht this time next year. I'll tell you that.
I'm trying to think of this one doing. I'm so excited, Alex. I'm pumped, man.
It's just what you said in the space the other day just keeps resonating with me, and it's just
there's this one thing, and the cool part about it, it's just this one thing I'm working on that I said I was going to work on, and I hope most people have forgotten what that thing is. And there is one thing, and you suck, man. Josh is. I will see Josh tomorrow.
Josh, give him a nice hug for everybody from us. Okay.
Oh shoot, man. Have Josh over tomorrow.
Hey,
what?
You're only like a day's drive from me. So
what?
Yeah, I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, a day's drive. Yeah. So Kansas City is
maybe a little more than that, but
you're probably what 9 hours?
Yeah, 9 something. Yeah.
Yeah. I share a birthday with Jerry Seinfeld, and it is Jerry's birthday tomorrow. So
nice. Well, happy birthday early.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure I'll forget to say it tomorrow. Well, I probably won't. I'll probably say it tomorrow. All right. Well, you get back to your family. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. We'll get together here in the next few weeks again and have some more fun.
No worries. And I just don't. I want to let you know you weren't not invited to my birthday party. We're not having a birthday party.
Okay. Now that you say it, was I not invited?
No, it wasn't a thing. My wife's like, listen, it's your birthday. You should have some guys over and play cards or something. So I was like, okay, fine. And Josh is a close friend of mine, childhood. Yeah. So Josh is coming up tomorrow.
He's right there.
He's about an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. So,
all right. Well, don't work too hard tomorrow. Have a good birthday, and I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
No worries. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Alex.
All right. Thanks, Lee.